Welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Last time, what did we do? We had blind sex with Lily. Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And we almost died too. But that seems to be regular occasions for a sow. But, whatever. Anyway, we're in the library now, so let's continue. Like out of our books falling on a turn slide, abruptly breaks the grip of the silence over the school library. It's become a habit for me to come to the library at least once a week. Not only does reading itself keep me busy, but testing books for Nako and Lily also does. Honestly startled, Yuko suddenly twists towards the back direction of the noise. I would have thought I used to people grabbing books by now, since he does work here. Oh, hello, Asao. Back again? Makes me know what to respond. I'm still distracted by the familiar melody of Lily's humming that sorry left my ears in the old days it's been since I fell asleep to it. Oh yeah, this children's books I've borrowed. Head of doubt, she cast her eyes downwards, presumably to the bin the books dropped into. Here's how to read, aren't you? It's some kind of routine now, pass the time at least. Wish I had free time to pass. And she'll take to the press in less than 5 seconds. I think it's a new record for her. She's a bit down in general today, even compared to usual. Considering she has to work 2 jobs just to support herself, I see how that would take a toll on her lifestyle. Come to think of it, the pay for a job here can't be all that bad. The idea that staff is a prestigious private school and going hungry strikes me as counterintuitive. Working 2 jobs can take a lot of time. I'll probably never manage it. You're lucky, being a student. Maybe you'll go to university? If she's asking, then I guess it's like at all having this kind of education. Private schools like this don't exactly come cheap. I guess. I have the money, I think. I've got plans on the card going to one, and my marks are good enough. So it's just more a matter of how I'll pay to do so. It really costs so much I had to work 2 jobs to afford to enter it. Maybe they expect it to makes it a lot harder. You're reading this much though, it means you're doing well in school, right? Interesting logical jump. Not altogether wrong one though. I suppose so. I didn't find anything that's very hard, aside from maybe 1 or 2. What if I ask what studies you're pursuing in university? Yuko appears to genuinely brighten at the idea. Question, actually. Anthropology, specific, specializing in the classical era of Athenian civilization and democracy. I just lost all my ability to say words. Democracy or democracy. There you go. That's what it was. Anyway, she really seems to know her stuff. This enthusiasm is to be admired, and it's nice to see her genuinely excited about something. I guess even someone like you would be happy if she has a visible road ahead of her. Oh, okay. Phone. Well, the center up and coming from my pocket. Apologizing profusely and quickly shoving it in the hallway as the phone with the cover of my mobile phone, I glanced at the screen. Weird. It's a mobile number I don't recognize. Considering I count all the number of people with my number on one hand, I really wonder if it's some telemarketer that lucked out. Hello, it's Sergeant Nakai speaking. I would guess, but I don't know who it is. Geez, pick up faster next time. Anyway, guess who? It takes a moment to recognize a distinctive, deep, risque voice. Misha, why are you calling me? How did you get my phone number in the first place? Hey Misha, I didn't expect you to call me. Oh, it's Akira. Okay. Huh? You actually thought I sound like her? Not at all, Akira. I'm gonna give you my number though, so thought I'd mess with you. Oh, that. I got it related to give it to me. Not that hard. Leslie Burns was pride at the statement. She shouldn't get me caught up in the pace, I know it. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that 2 would share my number, though, given how close they are. So, what's up? Why'd you call me? You free right now? I guess. Why? Can you get to the park in town? I want to talk to you about some stuff. Is that an invitation to a date? What? Of course not. That's only crestfallen. If you're teenage and then left, it seems strange for her. Anyway, I don't see why not. When do you want to meet? Kind of now-ish? Wait, right now? But it sounds only coming over the phone, and that's the fact that she's unceremoniously hung up. Only time I stand there staring at the call-in message on the screen, replaying the conversation in my head. What the hell, Akira? Throwing a glance up and down the street, I walk across the road and step into the park. I learned patience on such walks, mostly because at least lower speed during our fortes in town means I have to consciously slow myself down. That aside, I hope Akira didn't expect me to be immediately prompt. It takes a couple seconds to spot her, waiting on a bench with a beer can in her hand. Looks she's using as I walk up, like sitting to acknowledge her greeting. What did that look? I didn't have come, you know. I know you would. You're kind of that person, after all. When I bowed at her mark, she disposed of the can, maybe by the time I arrived. And then it kind of rings out. Kira takes a seat on the old wooden bench, and I follow her lead. Takes another can of beer from her side her and opens it before speaking. Taking a large gulp. So you really seem to like that stuff. So I didn't ask what this is about, or rather who it's about. I didn't know that you asked about our family. She had more than the phone number, that's for sure. But I'm very worried right now, weren't for the total lack of malice in her voice. Rather, her tone sounds almost wistful. Out of curiosity, mostly. At the minute, nobody guessed you were half Scottish. He gives a wary chuckle of amusement. Heard that before, trust me. The small smile falls from her face, her eyes looking ahead distantly. Aside from the occasional elderly couple talking as they slowly pass by the meandering paths and the odd aging car, it's pleasantly quiet. She didn't tell me everything, though, did she? It's pretty brief. Her parents live in Scotland. She hadn't met them when she was 12, and she wants to meet them again. It's always surprising how much photos she gets for our parents for all the good they did us. The way you sound is almost discursive? Or just... okay. She gives a small sigh as quickly brushes feelings away. Why do you think they left us out? Why do I think they left? What Lily told me is because of work. I guess it's a pretty decently paying job as all as well, given the way your parents seem to live. So Lily went to private school and let's raise care of such heirs and graces of upper class. Yes, the business in Everness boomed as far as they moved directly to the same city as its headquarters. That's the conclusion I thought you'd come to, though. You're too good-natured. You don't think they left for their career? Sitting here bitching to you about it. What do you think? I'm not a coquette. You always felt this place is kind of creepy. Like an isolated highway for those proper society doesn't want to see, you know, here. But it's weird the fact that Lee wasn't willing to be shoved there by the time they left. Long silence followed her abrupt and very harsh criticism of her own parents and Imaku. Lee's blindness, it's hardly something that could be ignored for a high-class family attempting to keep up appearances. Much less so when a lucrative offer is on the table. Mitch hears a decisive snort, their feelings coming to a head. Going to a secure financial future with a new job posting. Even at the time I hardly believed it. Knowing it to be simply an avenue for venting, I generally try to steal the discussion. So you stay independent and with Lily then. Either I stay with her, trying to live with an aging grandmother and grandfather. But if it's Zune's family, if you're cousins, then... I'd rather hate each other. I'd be more happy to tell them to go screw themselves and live with them anyway. But Lily wouldn't have wanted that. Both had enough from a job by then, but we did our best to get our parents' house in proper shape. Trying to turn our lives as if they never left. So you lived by yourselves? Basically. Lily at school and at my job, so we're exactly landishing. Just going here studying and having to do chores while I work, though. Can't help feeling like I failed her. In the end, I tried to be there for her and screwed it up. Expecting a 19-year-old to be a mother for a blind child. Ridiculous. Still feeling Akira lived alone with her parents moved, with Lily Legend taking care of herself. It explains her unfair independence compared to Minnie and Imaku. I should have lived much of the time since my parents both worked, but that's something else entirely. Somebody listens to my moaning, so... I don't mind at all, but might I ask why you're telling me all this? You know, if we're curious. Context, I suppose. Life isn't a fairy tale, Sal. Some people learn that the hard way. Takes a long drink from the can in her hand, her face becoming more depressed than distant. But with my boyfriend a few days ago. After I leave, we're not going to be able to see each other again. That's how life is. You can't set your life up and expect it to stay that way forever. Sometimes stuff happens you have to roll with. It means hurting yourself or others. Takes a long breath for looking up at the bright orange sky. Damn, if I smoked, I could take a nice long drag right about now and look kinda cool. I want to respond, help her whenever I can, but I feel really useless. What kind of situations one I've never been in, and I still don't have the experience to see anything meaningful to comfort her. Akira looks over and nearly picks one this, much to my embarrassment. This looks pretty pathetic right now, whining about this someone I barely know. Hardly, and I'm pretty much an expert on looking pathetic anyway, so it's okay. See the chuckle, the act feeling like personal victory for me. You're a good kid, Asao. I said that to prove to you being with my sister. I wasn't joking, you're just being nice. Pick yourself up with the sea or the grunt, once it seems ill-fitting given her age. It throws her an now empty can in the bin after one last swig. It is unfortunate we didn't really count for much in this world. I said that I was leaving for Scotland. I was doing it because there's a good position open on our company's headquarters. I booked someone that we were at their place, though. That was giveaway as someone to rejoin them in the Everness. Great. I hope. No way. Basically, when I asked about her future, the awkwardness had steadily grown between us. Then a characteristic burst of anger. All of them suddenly fit into place. Then he felt like spurring his bit having Naka's birthday party. The same family that left her and Akira still not taking flight to greener pastures. Obviously, we never recording Lillian was bugging her. Never even considered something happened during trip at her family's home in Everness. No, since of an ease goes on my chest. Her family is starting to join them in Scotland, all the way on the other side of the earth. Has she accepted? Though he hasn't told me what she plans to accept, or it seems he hasn't told you either. So I call it down in your talk, Asao. Context. Huh. I sit back, my feelings of worry and frustration no doubt written all over my face. He's a strong person, Asao, but she's not infallible. It's my job to worry about her, being the older sister, but I think you deserve to know. I understand. You okay? You sound depressed. No, I'm just thinking, and I'm kind of worried, and it's not okay. That's good. Thinking is good. Being rational will get you anywhere. So looks at her watch, barely moving her wrist. Gotta go. Maybe okay? Well, fine, don't worry. I'll talk to Lee about it and get everything sorted out. Give a smile, but it doesn't feel that genuine interest here. Really, both of our intents around the fact that Lily's on the purposes of the biggest season of her life, and trying to take the entire burden on herself. For that burden is the matter of our relationship. I look up, Akira's already walking out with her hand held high. It's long, the first time in a long while I've finally answered something. Perhaps not even that, but not at least the right question to ask. Will you leave, or will you stay?